còn cho họ tụi nên là trường hợp pin nong đeo cầu xào xe mà ảo hàng nè nghe tao sao nhua ơi đó là xào xe mà ảo hàng này nữa đó là xào xoan đầu lầu bay mà thả vậy chỉ có thiền này chú con nó thì là đi chơi lại thì non lại con và cả những gì mi hang nữa vì mà nó ăn hư nữa vì non nữa cũng ngày thầu em nay muốn phải làm điều lưu làm nữa chú con ăn hư đang đi làm gì không lại má xuống tao xem nó xía tòi đó để lắm bắt công ở má đấy mình có bên cái giá nó cam mà quam tay không qua vào và hỏi lưng xỉa quam hào ơi vườn chân mà lò bé vườn tốt vườn bị trôi mà lò nó ôi vườn hốt khẩu nước và vườn chết khai má lò lò súng vì mà hướng sợ pha mở mà lò vì các sợ ngang ngắm sợ nên nè bén ôi lại phùng tây phải phượng chiều mương hôm hầu nên nè nó hầu kèn kẽ chôm thòm tê đấy bén chăm láng tê lại hiệp tay lưng in năn nế nó in muôn mua trong tòm năn lò súng xiang con tên sáng ruộng nó năn nò mua có tay sang vàng trên trốn mua giòn tòn hấp châu vì nó chỉ muốn ngái chiềng nó nó bén ôi trong cái lầu cam kín hiên khái số mơ nho chút sòng sợ nó hướng xiềng nhìn chờ vang sáng nắng nổ bia sáng sàng nhìn dân mà bè luống đi nơ xuống mơ không luống xăng nữa nó hót luống không ăn hai non lát lấy xìa nơ xuống mơ bên đi bồn đang quăm sang áo ta nữa chớ sòng sòng con nữa để cho ra lại đại yonพ่อแม่พี่น้องสาวแซ่เต่าแก่อ่าวมุนกูลูหลานจุกุนต่อไปที่แมนรายการแฟชั่นโชว์ cultural show ก่อนอื่นคอยเป็นฟุตานาบานได้ซอเซินหลานยิงมัสลินบักกันแบรวหรือว่าหลานยุยขึ้นมาเต็งสเตจเพื่อว่าจะได้รับหน้าที่เรื่องแฟชั่นโชว์ cultural show ซอตบมือให้หลานยิงยุยหรือว่ามัสลินบักกันแบรว
Hello family and friends, my name is Maxilin Buổi Bakam Brown and I'm here with Ingen Zat to present the cultural fashion show. Thanks to all for joining us today for the Taidam New Year. This 2019 Year of the Pig is predicted to bring us fortune and luck. So I'm wishing this for all of you today. Today we are also here to celebrate our unique cultures and traditions and showcase our beautiful Taidam pieces. The Thai people live in today's 5 provinces of northwest Vietnam. These provinces are Lai Chau, Dien Bien, Son La, Lao Cai, and Yen Bai. This area was formerly called Meng Thai, or the Thai country, which was our home for centuries. We're part of a larger group called the Thai peoples, who have a rich and long history and includes the Dai of southwestern China, Thai Lu, Thai Ahom of India, and Thai Song Dam in Thailand. We're also ethnically close to the Laotian of Laos and the Thai people of Thailand. One of our capitals of our country was Nung Thang, or the land of the god, which is now called Dien Bien Phu, a name that was given to the area by the Vietnamese after they had taken the land. If you are familiar with the First Vietnam War, you know this name from the infamous Battle of Dien Bien Phu. when the French and the Taidam allies, the one in which our grandparents and now great-grandparents were involved in and fought in, before we were defeated by the Vietnam guerrillas. This was the beginning of our migration to Iowa. We are considered one of Vietnam's 50-plus ethnic groups. However, we are actually an indigenous peoples who should be recognized as such, since our grandparents and ancestors lived there for millenniums. Today, like many of you, I still have relatives who live in this area of what is now a part of Vietnam. And we should remember all the Thai people across the globe as we celebrate the new year. There are, in fact, still 1 million of Thai people still left in the world, and only a small percentage of us living here in the US and other Western parts of the world, including Europe and Australia. So without further ado, let's get our show started. First, I'd like to introduce the Taidam, or the Black Thai. The word Thai means inhabitants of or humans. Some believe that we are called Black Thai because of the clothing that we wear. Traditionally, we wore black blouses and skirts. Others believe that we were called this because we lived along the Black River in the mountainous valley of Nung Thai. So first up, we're going to have our models show the tie-down buns and hair decorations. So married women wear their buns at the crown of their head. This is called the Dang Gao.
Mẹ ba mi phùa chỉ khót phồng vai đánh hùa khé bà tặng gạo.
The Mai Ban, or decoration for the bun, is for all women, married or single. It's originally made of bones, such as deer bone, which was carved into a single design. After the French came along, the Taidam started wearing Mai Ban out of silver coins. Later, as technology changed, they melted the silver coins and started making Mai Ban into various shapes and designs. Young unmarried single women wear their hair in a bun at the nape of their necks called the hot comb. Young men, well all men, wear turbans on their heads.
Phụ sào chỉ khót phồng vai tam cốc cà lồn. Phụ trai chỉ hăng khăn bao nung sửa lắm tạp xuồng lón.
Today we have Grayson and Amelia, Callie, Colin, Della, Ava, Elijah, Everly, Melissa, and Amina walking as our models. Wear belts that are usually green, but sometimes they're also violet.
Phụ nhính hăng xỉn sớ xài eo khéo. Phụ thầu côn ké mặc hăng sớ xài eo xì tím. Sửa còm tay chỉ chắp ná bén, té có lống hot eo.
Taidam's women's shirts are traditionally made with a round, high neckline. The V or other shapes of necklines on Taidam shirts are a fairly new design.
Tó bày chi men trường dòng thỏng tư xương sỏi tăng bó có bó khèn bèn ní.
Silver jewelry is popular among the Taidam women. They wear black hand or silver bracelets, which are very simple and elegant. Sometimes they're worn as a pair. The newer bracelets have a twist design. The silver chain belt with decoration include bear or tiger claws, fish, tobacco or metal box holders, pin and needle cushions, a cluster of bells called the hingham, and sometimes of different shapes of such as pyramids and cylinders. Mabam are the silver buttons on women's shirts. They come in various shapes, such as butterflies, flowers, cicadas, bees, including simple shapes such as triangles. Women's black skirts, or sim, come in a long tube skirt or shorter. You may have noticed, if you've seen photos of women wearing traditional clothing in Myeongtae, that their skirts are shorter. Many of us here in Iowa and the western states wear them longer, down to our ankles. This is because are traditionally worn either way, depending on the individual's liking. Today we have Leslie Bolcher, a friend of the Taidam village who has always been here to help during festivals such as the New Year's. She is wearing a women's head cover called a biao, usually worn when outside to protect their faces from the wind, sun, and the rain.
Phụ nữ chỉ bốc biao vai cản lông, cản lét, cản phồn.
Taidam women also have long women's jackets called the tunic, a siahi. This tunic usually comes in the color black or black blue. Was designed just a century ago and was inspired by the Vietnamese Ao Dai traditional outfit. It's traditionally worn over the clothing out of respect during formal occasions and celebrations, such as visiting the in-laws or visiting an official or higher up in the hierarchy. The sia ying is a tunic that usually includes brighter colors of yellow and red, traditionally worn by a woman assistant of a high official called a ma, who would help conduct funerals or celebration of the country of Myeongtae, or ceremony of the country called Senyang. Sadly, not many of us have seen this tunic because we no longer have our country, and these types of celebrations are no longer held. Next up is an introduction of the Tai Lon, Tai Khao, Tai Lai, or white tie. The Tai Lon are people who mostly live north of the Taidam territory in Myeongtae. Our languages are very similar, but we have different accents. The Tai Lon women wear white blouses. The neckline of the shirts are usually in a V line as well. Tai Lon women's hairstyle buns are worn long from the nape of the neck to their shoulders. And a Tai Lon hat is called a gup. which we believe are the same for the Taidam, Taidam, and Taidang. Thai men wear turban head covers. Or the Dragon Balls tossing game. The Taidam is usually filled with cotton seeds back in Mông Thai. In Laos, they only had kabak seeds, so that's what they used. Here in Iowa, we have neither seeds, so we use rice, which is actually too heavy. When tossed in the air, it resembles the shape of a dragon flying in the sky. Many of our elders who lived in Mông Thai are certain that they've seen actual dragons flying in the sky during certain moon phases. Next up is the Thai Federation flag. This flag, with blue and white vertical stripes and a red sun with 16 rays, was the Confederation flag of the Taidam, Taidang, in mountainous northwest of Taidam, Vietnam. The blue represents the Thai countries and sky, mountains, forests, earth, and water. The white is for the honesty of the people. The red represents the Thai people's sacrifice and blood to protect their country. We also have Taidam musical instruments called the Ding Dao, a two-string instrument often used for music for dancers. The Bao beat flute is played along with our traditional song. We have baby carriers called the La El, which is what is showing now. We also have the La Hon, a must-have for women and young ladies and boys who are helping to watch their children or siblings. Women and young ladies were always busy at home and could not do the work of cooking, cleaning, and taking care of their elders and older children without these baby carriers. The Thai people had our own astrological calendar for millenniums. The Taidam who fled to Thailand and Taidam people all over the world still use this calendar today. You will find this calendar near the entrance of the room. If you'd like one, please stop by there.
อันนี้แมนลิกไตเบาแมนลิกนี่ลิกไก่ลิกหานลิกแก้วเป่าปูไก่เจียนมาไว้แต่เจ้าแต่หลายเฮาเฮาได้สู่ได้เบิ้งเต่าฮอดจูมือนี่
Last but not least, I'd like to say
อันนี้แมนลิกไตเบาแมนลิกนี่ลิกไตลิกหานลิกแก้วเป่าปูได้เจียนมาไว้แต่เจ้าแต่หลายให้เฮาได้สู่ได้เบิ่งเต่าฮอดจูมี
as a UNESCO intangible cultural heritage, and we are still waiting to hear about its approval this year. The intangible cultural heritage includes traditions or living expressions inherited from our ancestors and passed on to our descendants. This would be a very important recognition by the United Nations. We should all be so proud of our traditional dance, as this is a huge deal to be recognized as such. Thanks so much to all the models who have dressed up